Hey guys, welcome back to This African Perspective. Thank you all for stopping by. Really appreciate having you here again. All right, if you're new here, welcome also. So, guys, let's talk about this situation where people are actually stuck in their job because they don't like it. It's just being in that job where you are just there, but you wish you could get something better. You wish you could leave that place, or you wish that you don't even have to work. I know nobody wants to work, just that you just have to work because you have to, of course. But yeah, nobody will do it if they don't really have to do it. So many people actually really within their heart, they hate their job so much. They hate it every morning when they wake up. They're like, and you know the reason why this is even happening more and more is because of the amount of the job market is horrible. The job market is not even favorable right now because you know the thing about it is that when you're looking for jobs, when they say there's no job, the job market sucks, many people will be like, wait, there's jobs and jobs hiring. Yes, there are jobs that are hiring, but are they the jobs that you want to do? Maybe they are just normal jobs like McDonald's and stuff. Those ones are always hiring. They're always hiring. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a McDonald's that is not hiring. Please, you guys should let me know because, yeah, so most of those jobs are hiring, but we mean the jobs that will actually, pay your bills, like real bills, though, career type of jobs. So those types, and most people are actually stuck in some of them because when they don't even like it, they don't like the company, they don't like the way they treat them. But simply for the fact that they cannot even find another job, even though they've been applying and applying and applying, they can't change it. And you just have to sit down there and endure and endure and endure. It's so much. But yeah, so this is actually TikTok rants on that. Many people are are talking about it and how much it sucks. But you guys, before we get right into the video, please, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, of course, you're watching me for the first time. And if you are not watching me for the first time and you still haven't subscribed, why? It is actually free. Okay, you guys should help me grow, okay? I need to, I have a goal of getting that to 1,000 subscribers. And there's no way I'm going to get there without you. And I need you to help me, please, okay? Thank you. I'll make sure you click the like button. And leave your thoughts in the comment section by the end of this video as we get right into it. Okay?
I hate working! I hate it! 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 I hate it so much! I hate it! There are men on this app putting on crusty wigs, pretending to be women, making bands and bands and bands and bands of money! And I have to clock in! Clock in! Clock in! There's people on this app doing absolutely freaking nothing, and I have to clock in! Clock in! I'm sick of it! I want to do absolutely freaking nothing and make money! I don't want to clock in! No! 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 No more clock-ins! It was you.
I just gotta say, it really fucking dumbfounds me how jobs and companies nowadays are, and not even just that, like just people in general are complaining about how nobody wants to work, everyone's just lazy and nobody wants to put in the time or the effort. But yet here I am living in Idaho trying to find a full-time job where I can make at least more than $16 an hour, which still isn't anything with the current inflation that we're all going through. And I was supposed to have an interview 15 minutes ago and waited on a Zoom call for 15 minutes and nobody showed up, nobody said anything, okay. And then the other day, this lady called me to set up an interview, told me about the 2 different positions that they offer. And I said, well, this one kind of sounds, a little bit more what I'd be interested in, but I'm not opposed to the other. And she was like, okay, well, we don't have any openings for that position that you're more so interested in, so thank you anyways and have a good day. Just completely cut me off and ended it there. If you're not even going to give people the time of day or even give somebody a chance to interview, then how can you say that nobody wants to fucking work? it just really dumbfounds me. Like, I don't understand. So, I don't know. On to the next, I guess.
Most of these jobs really are not hiring, and they're just pretending to act like their company is growing while they are not doing anything, when literally they don't even want to hire anyone. All they do is keep collecting people's resumes, and people will just keep applying and applying and applying, and then they would automatically send you an automated message or email, which will be maybe possibly they've scheduled it to be sent to you possibly in 2 days or 1 day, and tell you how unfortunately they have moved with other candidates, and you will still see them post up the same job that you didn't get.
45% of Americans hate their jobs so much that they wouldn't even wish it on their worst enemy. Honestly, this gives me hope for our future, because I think the younger people, as they start getting into more serious positions in the workforce, are not going to do unto others as was done unto us by management, by CEOs. As bad as things are in the workforce, I don't even think it's so much that has to do with what the experience is. I think it has everything to do with the lack of pay and the cost of living. Because let's face it, if a job sucks ass, but you could afford a house, 2 cars, go on vacations, and have a family comfortably, an unexpected bill comes and you're totally fine, I think people are willing to put up with a lot of bullshit if you pay them like that. Honestly, if you went to a kid and told him, I need you to dig ditches every day and break your back, no breaks, no nothing, 8 to 12 hours a day, but same token makes enough money to totally afford everything he needs in life and more, just like every generation had before ours, I think that would change everything. Also, there's a lot of people that would rather die trying to make money their own way rather than work a 9 to 5 and be someone's bitch all day.
I'm the problem, because the reason I'm still stuck at a job that I don't want, or why I continue getting these jobs I do not want, is because I hate going through the interview process. Nowadays, there's 2 interviews you have to do besides the first interview, Zoom, and then the in-person interview. Like, I'm a hard worker. Can you just believe me on that?
Funny thing about this is that most of the time these jobs be asking for too much. Like when you're trying to put in job application, they just be requesting for a lot. It's like, why are you asking like one expensive thing, you know? At the end of the day, that person just, you know, if you are going to give them the job, just give them the job and stop stressing people, telling them to fill in so many things, telling them to do a lot of tests and all. Like, it's just back and forth, back and forth.
No one talks about this, but there are so many layers to a job that you don't like. I'm sharing my personal list. Inflation is through the roof. You have to take on additional work because people keep quitting, and you're paid the same. But in reality, being paid the same as last year, meaning you're losing money. Trying to balance an unrealistic workload and also try to live a happy and peaceful and normal life when you have no energy outside of work to do anything else other than sleep and rest. Working with difficult coworkers where there's no solution. The longer you stay at a situation that no longer serves you, your self-esteem goes down, and then you start to believe the things around you. If your manager is telling you you don't deserve more money, you start to believe it. And if you're applying for jobs and you're not hearing back, you're starting to believe it. So you get into the cycle of second guessing yourself.
No one wants to work anymore. No. No one wants to work in the jobs that are currently offered, that are easy to get hired at, because there's not enough higher wages in order to afford life. You know, y'all have seen that eggs are $7 a carton. And also, people are terrible. I work in retail. I work at a thrift store. Today, I stepped in human shit. It was thankfully in the bathroom, but I had to throw my shoes away. I don't know what's on that. I'm not throwing that in my washer. Yesterday, I got meowed at. Last week, I got hit on by a man 2 times older than me. I've had to deal with not having a bathroom at my store and having to go to a store along the way. This is why.
You guys see what I'm talking about, right? When I say there are jobs, like when you say there are no jobs, the job market sucks, then some people will be like, oh, hey, like a lot of jobs are hiring. They're looking for people in here, this place, that place. It's like there are no places where people want to be at. Like you can see there are certain jobs that are always hiring. I tell you, there's never a day where I pass by those places and I don't see a sign that says we are hiring with even the pay on there. But it's like, is that really what people want to do?
I see nobody want to talk about it, so I will. But did y'all notice that the price of everything is going up, but the prices that these people is paying their employees? Did y'all notice that? I don't know who need to hear this, but girl, start that business. Quit that job and start that business. These jobs want you to be a slave. They want you to go to work and then come home to go to sleep to get prepared for the very next day. And they're paying you fucking pennies. I'm trying to figure out how y'all want employees to come to work and have a wonderful fucking day when they working and every 2 weeks their paycheck is $300. What the hell am I going to do with a $300 check and I have bills to pay, I have kids to feed, I have ETC. The prices of flights done went up. The prices of bread done went up. The prices of gas done went the fuck up. The prices of everything went up. But if y'all have not noticed, they are not raising the prices to pay us. That's exactly why I work for myself. I get to make my own hours. I get to wake the hell up when I want to. Ain't nobody telling me what the hell I gotta do when I gotta do it. Then half the motherfuckers don't even give a fuck about you. You could be just got in a fucking car accident, got half a fucking leg, one eyeball, and half a fucking foot. They're gonna be like, well, can you still make it in? Bitch, eat my fucking ass. These jobs don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about what you got going the fuck on. All they care about is the motherfucking selves. And that's exactly the fuck why I quit. I will never in my entire life forget y'all. This bitch gonna tell me, called me in the office talking about, yeah, it seems like you're only here for a paycheck. Bitch, what the fuck you think I'm at this job for? I'm very confused. I thought that you go to work to get paid. So explain to me what I come to work for, ma'am. Explain to me, if I'm not coming to work for money, what else am I coming into this establishment for? Y'all start your own shit, do your own motherfucking thing. And people with degrees, that's another thing. People with degrees doing the same shit that motherfuckers without degrees is doing. This world is a fucking mess, man.
I'm gonna tell you this firsthand, that degree really means nothing. If you know the degree you're getting is not something that is professionally really needed in the society today, which mostly there are a lot of people who would even go and spend how many years trying to get a degree to be like maybe you're in the medical field, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a pharmacist or whatever, maybe possibly a nurse, just so many things. Those type of degrees, I would say those ones are better, but there are still some people who actually do something different, which are in a different field, but maybe possibly making the same money as they are. But all I'm saying is, if you're gonna go and get a degree, make sure you're getting a degree that really is something that is very important, like being a doctor. Don't go and study something like sociology and even some courses that people go and study, which I don't even know the name and what the advantage are. You're just gonna be broke. Honestly, you waste all that money. And the painful parts are for those who actually take loans in order to go to these schools. You're taking loans to go and study something that is absolutely not important, absolutely will not give you a job that is different from someone who did not go to school at all. They didn't spend that money, and you guys are working in the same field. What a shame.
System is broken, everybody knows it, but everybody is stuck in that system because they have bills and mortgages to pay and nobody really knows what they can do about it. With exorbitant cost of living, millions living in cities they can't afford, working jobs they don't want, racking up debt they can't pay back, and deferring important life milestones like having children, everything feels like it's teetering on the verge of disaster. Throw in a pandemic, war in Europe, and skyrocketing inflation, and is it any wonder mental health issues, anxiety and depression are prevalent everywhere, and people are starting to protest and revolt against the system. The system is starting to crumble. Yes, things are gonna get tough for a lot of people, but I think that's the only way forward, to build something better than the current system that we have.
On this gloomy Tuesday here in Pittsburgh, I don't know if anybody else is feeling this way, but man, going to work, I feel like I'm just working to pay bills, buy food, and buy the bare necessities. A paycheck does not go far, and I work 2 jobs. And I read somewhere that $100,000 people are living paycheck to paycheck, and that is the truth. We have no ability to save anymore. It's just depressing. and I'm trying to put that game face on today, but I'm really not feeling it. I just...
No, hey, Veronica? Like Tuesday. Veronica. Yeah. I see that you stopped working about like half an hour ago. What happened? I thought I emailed you. I'm trying a new concept. What do you mean a new concept? What new concept? So you pay me $15.63 an hour. So I do $15.63 worth of work, and then that's it for that hour. And then I start again at the top of the next hour. What are you talking about? No, it's less than $1 a minute if you think about it. That's not how so it's probably one person that I help, and then I'll help the next person at the top of the next hour. I just feel like I'm giving you as much effort as you're paying me for. You're paying me for $15 worth of effort.
Sometimes it takes seeing the actual cash that I pay for rent every month for me to say, wow, is it worth my time to work a job that I hate, 50 hours a week, 2 jobs, just to sleep in a house? I don't know. And here I am, I'm just plucking away, sitting at the ATM, hoping I don't get robbed. That's a lot of freaking money. Out the window. This isn't real. This is not mine. And I want it to be mine so bad. Gosh dang.
It literally sucks that I have to work 3 jobs because of inflation, and the only thing that brings me joy that I'm willing to like spend extra on is like curbside, like right now, the extra 2%, because I'm so tired and stressed out from working so much, you know, like working a full-time job and then 2 side jobs because I'm in a single family household, and it's so hard because like you need multiple people to live, you know. And I'm grateful, like I'm so grateful and appreciative of the opportunities that I've been given as far as like job wise and being able to, you know, afford things for my daughter and I. But it's really stressful, like it's taking a toll on me. Like I've been having like chest pains, you know, and I don't know if it's like from stress and stuff, and I'm trying my best to like enjoy life when I have a break. And I don't know, y'all, I don't know, it's scary.
But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching this video to the very end. I really appreciate having you here. But before you do leave, I would really, be so happy to see that you subscribe if you're new here, and if you haven't subscribed before, okay? And click the like button and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think about this video and what your thoughts are and your experiences also with people that you might have heard it from, or if it's your personal experience. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.